Not all hair losses are the same, and they will not be treated in the same way. The most common type of hair loss is what we call AGA, androgenetic alopecia, which means that you're completely healthy, but because you have a genetic predisposition and because our hormones change with time, and time plays a role, you will lose your hair. So some people are genetically predisposed and they will lose their hair gradually. To restore that is to keep the hair follicles from dying. First they go into a sleeping phase where they produce thinner hair, smaller hair, and then they die. As long as they're alive but sleeping, we can wake them up. In general, we can say that men between 25 and 50 years have about 30% of their hair follicles in a sleeping state, which means 30,000 hair follicles in a dormant sleeping phase out of the 100,000. For women, it starts usually around the menopause and they start to have a widening puncture on the top of their head. Now, we see there also these thinner sleeping hair follicles, and these hair follicles can also be put back to life so that they can produce thick hair. The thin hair are invisible, that's why we look bald. The thick hair are visible, that's why we see much more hair on our scalp. For people like me, who lost their hair before the age of 25, this is not the way to go. And for people who have a full head of hair, this is not the way to go too. But for all the others, it's a perfect way to treat them with clamp technology of Rio.